Hey YouTube, so let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And today I want to be going over a couple of Blue Eyes combos. So the problem with the last combo is that you could make a Chao Fang, but since Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon is an inherent summon, they can just beat over the Chao Fang and then main phase 2 do everything that they want to do. So these combos are going to be focused on making a Chao Fang and being able to protect it in multiple forms. So without further ado, let's get started. For this combo, you're going to need your standard combo hand, which is 1 Metalfoe and 3 Zing monsters, or Zing cards and 1 effect monster. So, the first thing you're going to do, like a lot of combos, is activate your Metalfoe and normal summon your Zing. Then, you're going to activate the Metalfoe effect, pop the Zing, and set a combination from deck. Then, because the Zing monster is destroyed, you're going to special summon Jiatou. In defense, because it was bian that destroyed it. So, Jiaotou's effect activates, and you're going to ditch your 2 Zing cards to summon a Chiwen and a Zephyrianu from deck. After this, you're going to synchro summon for your first Baxia. You're going to use Baxia's effect to pop the combination and summon the Jiatou, and then combination is going to grab your opposite scale Metalfoe. In this case, I'm going to use Volflame. In this case, I'm going to use Volflame. Then, after activating it, you're going to use its effect to pop the chiwen to set another combination from deck. So because I already have another combination in my hand, I'm just going to set a Metalfoe fusion, but if you don't have a combination in hand, you can just go ahead and set another combination. But one way or another, you are going to need to get another Metalfoe into your hand. Then, because of Chiwen's destruction, you're going to summon another Zephyrianu. After this, you're going to synchro summon for your second Baxia. Your second Baxia's effect is going to activate, and you're going to pop the combination that you set in order to summon Jiatou from graveyard. Combination is going to grab you any Metalfoe that will service you later in the game. In this case, I'm going to grab Steelin. After this, you're going to overlay your 2 Baxias for a 38. Now, when you pendulum summon, you have a couple of options. One, if you had a settable card in your hand that's set, you can pop that later on. You can choose to pop a scale with a later Baxia's effect and keep your other scale in hand, or something you could also do is pendulum summon the Metalfoe that you just summoned, but you're going to be destroying it so that you can keep another Zephyrianu on field. What I personally like to do is not pendulum summon it, because then if your scales get destroyed next turn, you're going to have something that can start to grab your scales for you so that you can summon back the Zephyrianu. So, because of that, I'm just going to pendulum summon the 2 Zephyrianu. Zephyrianu's effect activates, and you're going to be adding a Divine Strike to hand. Then I'm going to synchro summon for another Baxia. Now, because I had a settable card, I'm going to go ahead and destroy that settable card, but if I didn't, I would destroy the Volflame. This is going to bring back Chiwen from graveyard. After bringing back Chiwen, you're going to synchro your Baxia and your Chiwen for a Chao Fang. Before you end the turn, you can activate Metalfoe Fusion if you want, to shuffle it back into the deck to draw a card. But it's not necessary, because Metalfoe Fusion can be used anytime it's in the graveyard on your own turn. So with this, we're ending with 2 negates, a spell negation and a anything negation. If Zephyrinus is destroyed by any effect or by battle, you get to search a card, which I would search Zing Path at this point so that you can get a Baxia back into deck. And of course you've got your Chiwen, which is protected by 1 battle, because the one thing they can make that can hit over that is going to be Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. So you can just use Harbinger's effect to detach a material in order to redirect the attack onto itself. Now let's move on to the next combo. So for this next combo, what you're going to need is you're going to need a Metalfoe, 2 Zing monsters, and 2 Zing cards in hand. What this is going to allow you to do is to get out 1 more negate in the form of Herald of Arclight. So let's get started. First, you're going to activate your Metalfoe card, and then you're going to normal summon one of your Zings from hand. If you have a bian or a chiwen in the hand, you're going to want to normal summon this first. Later, we're going to be pendulum summoning our other Zing monster. So if it's a chiwen in hand, you're not going to be able to pendulum summon it. You're going to activate the Silvered's effect, popping the bian, in order to set a combination and summon a jiatou. From here, jiatou is going to use its effect to discard the 2 Zing cards in hand to summon a Zephyrinus and a chiwen. If you already have a chiwen in graveyard, because you destroyed it, you can't summon another chiwen in here because you need its. If you already destroyed a chiwen in order to summon jiatou, you shouldn't summon another chiwen here. You're going to need its destruction effect to summon another Zephyrinus from deck a bit later. So instead of summoning a chiwen, you could summon a Suwani here, but basically any Zing that is not Bixie, because we have the Bixie in our hand and we're going to need its destruction effect. So from here, you're going to synchro into your first Baxia. Baxia is going to use its effect, pop the combination to summon a jiatou, and combination is going to grab your other Metalfoe. In this case, I'm going to grab a Steelin. After activating, you're going to use its effect to destroy the chiwen to set another combination from deck. And chiwen is going to summon a Zephyrinus. Then, you're going to synchro summon again for your second Baxia. This Baxia is going to use its effect, popping the combination in order to summon a jiatou again. Combination is going to be grabbing a Silvered from our deck. If you don't have any more Silvereds in deck, because that's not how you play, you can also grab a Steelin, but I just prefer to grab Silvered in this case. It's a little bit more useful, especially when Denglong comes out in the TCG, to have an extra deck. So from here, you're going to overlay 2 Baxias for a number 38. Then you're going to pendulum summon for 3, 1 Metalfoe, your other Zing, and a Zephyrinus. You're going to use Zephyrinus' effect, grabbing your Zephyr Divine Strike from deck. You'll synchro summon using your jiatou and your Zephyrinus for your third Baxia. Then baxia is going to use its effect to pop the Bixie to summon Chiwen from graveyard. Bixie's going to use its effect in order to summon another chiwen from deck. Then you're going to synchro summon for a Herald of Arclight, and then you're going to synchro for a Chaofeng. So in total here, we've got 3 negates, one of them being a macrocosmos, so even if they plan on somehow destroying the Chaofeng, they can't use their egg effect because it's going to be banished if they use Melody of the Awakening Dragon, and it also functions as a negate. The way we protect Chaofeng here, and the Herald from battle, is that we can direct the attack of an alternative dragon to Hope Harbinger. And on top of that, we have 1 free negate if Harbinger is destroyed before they try to do anything. So, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this, please give it a like. If there's anything you want to recommend in order to make this combo better, go ahead and post it in the comments. If you want to give feedback on this setup, sound quality, anything like that, also go ahead and leave a comment. Feel free to share with your friends and people that would enjoy this video. This channel is relatively new, so I'd really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Bye.